real quick before I get into how to change the bulb on the car, I wanted to give you a quick note on how to save a bit of money. I checked AutoZone, and I checked eBay, and I checked Walmart, and the best place I found to buy bulbs was on Amazon. So if you have a couple days to spare before you need the bulb, or if you can just wait a day or two, you're going to save about 25%, which you can put towards getting yourself a better bulb. If I were you, I'd change the bulbs in pairs. That way you don't have one light that's brighter than the other, or you don't have a different color light. And also, if one went bad, the other one's probably the same age, and it'll be going bad soon too. So I'm going to include a link below to the page of 9007 series bulbs, which is the type of bulb that the Focus uses, and hopefully that'll help you out and save some money. It'll be real easy to find, and it'll only take a couple days to get them. So I'm going to show you the right way to change a headlight on a 2007 Ford Focus. Everybody else on YouTube is showing you ways to tear apart the whole front end of the car, but they've created an access hole in the back where we can do our job without doing that. Right here, if you look down in there, is a rubber fitting dust cover on the back of the motor, and you can reach out behind the frame and just pull that off. And it's a rubber cover. Save that because you're going to want to put it back on. All right, now the fitting on the back can just pull off the headlight if you reach in there with your fingers and let it hang. It's on wires so it won't get lost. I don't know if you can see down in there, the lighting's not that great, but there's the quick connect for the bulb right there. You can see it kind of flopping around down in there. Now, there's a bracket on the back that's like a plastic screw-on piece that holds the bulb on. So you have to get a hold of that and twist it. Once you twist that nut, that plastic nut, you can pull that out, and you see the part that has the flush side, not the indented side, but the flush side goes forward. So remember that for when you put it back on. Now you can just reach in there and pull out the headlight. Take your new bulb without touching the glass, because the glass, you'll leave oils on it, and when it gets hot it'll burn out the bulb. So hold it by the back and put this dimple towards the top. That's how your quick connect connects to the back of your bulb in order to connect it for the wires. And put it back in, and it just presses into place with the O-ring around it. Inside here, there's some lettering on the plastic lips that say which way to turn. This particular one turns clockwise. So when you put it forward, make sure you're turning it clockwise to lock it. This goes on behind the bulb and around the bulb to hold the bulb into place. Last step is to take your quick connect and plug it back onto the bulb. Now that you've had your headlight put back in, go ahead and put the dust cover on the back to keep water and dust from splashing back up on the headlight. And so under 10 minutes, and we've replaced both headlights. We didn't have to take the inner fender liner off, we didn't have to take the grill off, and we didn't have to take any of the covers or clips off, didn't even take the headlight assembly out. It's a little bit of a tight fit, but you work your hand in there and have patience, and it pays off.